All right, guys, there is a very important part about playing this song that I haven't really addressed. I mean, a lot of people know this, but some people don't, right? And this is what this is about, is teaching you guys about all this stuff. So to play this song, the delay pedal and the settings are extremely important, because those strikes that you're hearing in the beginning, let me play the part I'm talking about right here. What you're hearing here is a bunch of delay. Half of it is what's being striked, and the other half of it is the delay, right? So we're gonna go through setting up your delay. If you have the MXR carbon copy, like the one I have on the top of the board here, I'm gonna show you how to do that one. If you have a DD3 or something similar to that, I'm gonna show you how to set that one up too, so you can go either way, right? And that way you can enjoy playing the song, because the delay in the first half of the song is extremely important, right? It's not being struck twice the way it sounds. All right, so let's set this whole thing up. So if you have the Moises app, there's a metronome at the bottom of the track that you could set up. And then this is literally how I did it, right? So I play it like this. That way I know the metronome is matching what I'm looking for in the sound. If you look at the very top of the screen, it says 117 beats a minute. Obviously, there's a bunch of time division going on here, but that is the overall time of what's happening on this track. So I'm going to leave that metronome playing there, and then I'm going to show you how I set up the MXR. So the MXR, if you look at the light flashing there, that light flashing is based on what I'm pressing with the button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to press that button, matching the beat, and you're going to see that the light is going to start blinking following the beat. So now I have the delay matched. Now there's another factor of the delay that's important too, and that's the some people call it the E level, right? And that's how much of the delay is going to play. You don't want it to play 3 or 4 repetitions of what you're hearing. You only want 2, because you can hear how the song's going, right? It's going da da, and that's it. That's all you're getting. Let me stop this. Let me go ahead and grab the guitar and play it so you could hear what it's going to sound like. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the levels, and you're going to hear what 3 repetitions sound versus the 2 and why it doesn't make sense. So you hear how it's just giving me 1 repetition? That's what I want. Because I don't want 3, because then it would get in the way of the next note. See, I'm only striking the strings once. That's also important for this part. Right, you hear how different that sounds? That it's played dial back, but right now I'm just talking about the delay. So, because it sounds like I'm doing 2 hammer-ons, but I'm not. I'm just doing 1, and I'm letting the delay take over the next half. Even the thump here on the open D. The delay is doing all that work. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to change the E level, right? And you're going to hear how it starts to push, and you're going to hear extra repetitions coming behind it. You see how when I turned it up, the regeneration was, it gave you 3. You could turn that up to be indefinite, but that's not what you want. That's how you get those crazy delay sounds from other artists, right? But that's what you're looking for. It's just the 2. That's all you want. And you're only going to be using the delay here on this first part of the song, with that whole thing and the. Right? You're only going to be playing on that part, because then when we get to the second half, the part that goes, there's no delay involved in that. That's just clean. Okay, so first half we're going to have the delay for that whole part and this part down here, and then the second part we're just going to have no delay. Right? So that's how you do it on the carbon copy, how you set it up. And by the way, you could also do different divisions with that division marker that's on the side. I'm going to just press the button so you can see it on the screen and see what I'm talking about. So that's what we want. We want it with no divisions. We just want it straight up. I just want a straight hit compared to what I give it. just give me one more time of what I give you at 117 beats a minute. All right. Now we're going to do it with the DD3. The DD3 is set a little different because there is no tap button. This is all done by the dials. So I'm going to go ahead and swing it. I'm going to turn the metronome back on. And by the way, also, you don't have to use Moises to do this. You can literally go to Google. Hold up. Type in the word metronome, and a metronome pops up. Type in 117, hit play, and you get the beat. So now I'm not going to have a tap button. Instead, I'm going to be using the guitar, me thumping the guitar and trying to match that beat. So I'm just going to do it over there. So let me turn off all the delay, straight guitar. You can get away with that. I mean, it's not going to sound exactly like the song, but you can still have fun playing the song, right? If you notice, what I'm doubling up here is these thumps. Right? You can do that too. You don't need the delay, but the delay does make it easier to play along with, and also it gives you more feel to the song, right? But I wanted to show you guys that because that's a very important part of playing this song, especially in the beginning, that whole part, because playing double striking that stuff gets kind of tedious after a while. And I also wanted to show you the two ways of setting it up, one with the carbon copy that he has on the board, and one with a DD3 or any other type of delay. It doesn't have to be a DD3. I mean, the repetitions and the E levels exist on every delay pedal, right? It's how many you want to regenerate, that exists on every delay pedal. It's a standard thing, right? So I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. Just set your metronome however you get your metronome. Set it to 117 if you want to play along with the song, and match that beat. You just want to match those strikes. Bang, 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 bang. So we can play the song and have a lot of fun. All right, guys. I just wanted to put this thing together. I'm always thinking about little things to make your life a little bit easier when you're trying to play these songs. These are the things that go through my head, man. So I wanted to share that with you guys to make playing this song a little bit easier, man. So thanks again, man. My name's Ray. This is the Tool Shed. And I hope you learned something here today. And if you did, tell a friend. You know, that's it. Just tell a friend. So remember to practice today. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Thanks, man. Take care.